Hey, good morning everybody. Today is Wednesday, September 14th, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus and this is your pushbuttonstocktrading.com daily video market review. I'm running a little bit late today, and so this is just going to be a quick down and dirty review. We're going to start today by taking a look at the S&P 500, but before we do that, markets were down again yesterday on what turned out to be an inside day for both the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. An inside day, or a day in which the high is lower than the prior day's high and the low is higher than the prior day's low, doesn't tell us much about the current trend in the market. That noted, both the S&P and the NASDAQ sold off sharply on distribution volume. The S&P closed 32.02 points, or 1.48% lower, at 2127, holding support around the 2125 area. According to our count, the S&P has 6 distribution days in the past month, but importantly, suddenly that distribution is starting to cluster on the right side of the chart, which has bearish implications. The NASDAQ gapped below support in the 5189 area before closing down 56.64 points, or 1.09%, at 5155. According to our count, yesterday was the 4th distribution day in the past month for the NASDAQ. Our market timing model's on a don't buy signal. A don't buy signal indicates that we should have our stops at their tightest levels and we shouldn't be adding new positions to our portfolios at this point. According to investors.com, the market's in an uptrend under pressure with distribution count of 5 days on the NASDAQ and 8 for the S&P. Yesterday, declining issues handily topped advancers by better than 8-1. New lows bettered new highs for the second day in a row. Small capitalization stocks bettered large and continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. The bulls prefer to see small caps outperform. In light of yesterday's inside day, the jury's still out on this market. For now, we're on a don't buy signal. Traders should have their stops at their tightest levels and shouldn't be adding to portfolios at this point. Okay, let's take a quick look at the S&P 500. Yesterday, the S&P was down 32.02 points, or 1.48%. We closed at 2127, and note how we held support right here at the 2125 area. Also note how yesterday's high was lower than the high of the prior day, and yesterday's low was higher than the low of the prior day. That's an inside day. An inside day doesn't tell us much about the market trend. Yesterday, volume was higher than the prior day, giving us another distribution day. And the reason that I wanted to look at the S&P 500 is that we're seeing a lot of distribution in the S&P, but importantly, we're really beginning to see a lot of distribution clustering around the right side of the chart. That's a bearish indication, and it's an indication that we should be cautious. It's also the reason that for you followers of William O'Neill, Investors.com is indicating an uptrend under pressure. Right now, the S&P is bracketed by support down here in the 2125 area, and we have minor resistance right here in the 2150 range. More significant resistance, I would say, at the 50-day moving average right here. Our market timing model is on a don't buy signal. We currently still hold 4 position trades after taking our profit in Max Linear, MXL, yesterday. Max Linear yesterday closed 15% below its high, which triggered our trailing stop. We bought Max Linear on this bounce off of the 50-day moving average at 1734. We sold yesterday at 1818. We continue to hold Alibaba, ACIA, Zimmer Biomet, which actually had a fairly bearish day yesterday. Might be worth keeping an eye on Zimmer Biomet. And Edwards Life Sciences, EW. Edwards Life Sciences, we bought at $117.46 and really hasn't done much of anything since then, but also hasn't triggered a stop. Our swing timing models on a sell short signal, we hold 3 swing trades, EDU, which was actually up yesterday, SUPN, which seems to be holding support at its 50-day moving average, and OLED, which we bought on the break above its 200-day moving average and seems to be holding quite well at its 200-day moving average. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated believes to be accurate. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & Liqueurs, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push Button Stock Trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push Button Stock Trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push Button Stock Trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push Button Stock Trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push Button Stock Trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.